Welcome back. We got our boy Sirius back, so we're going to continue part 3 where part 2 left off. Travis responds to you, Lucius, and says, I am not entirely sure I can track the vicinity. It was a dumb missile. Very simple.
Okay, well, a general direction would help.
Well, there's only one way into this warehouse, so it would have had to have been any one of the buildings that's facing the opening to Raul's shop.
All right.
Oh, and then Kier, of course, messaged Raul to try to see if he can shut the place down, and Raul is not responding.
So he goes to the Trandoshan.
You're inside the ship, locked down.
Right, but he's got a multi-com link on his helmet.
Oh, duh,
yeah. Pops it back on and. No, you're fine. So he's basically gearing up. You see him puts his stuff back on. He's been in maintenance. Puts his helmet back on. Straps his for all the irony, he straps the arc welder back onto his back too. And he starts running out the. So
first, let's say that this will probably take you about 10-15 minutes to get back to your room, to gear up, and to leave. So we're gonna snap back to Sirius and Grodd. The explosion has dissipated, and Kyle looks to you guys and goes, just go, 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 go! Get to your ship!
Yeah, I'm gonna book it down the ramp then. And how far are we out?
Oh, he's just parked right next door, so you just have to run out into the open for a little bit.
Is the ramp down, or did it get locked?
Yeah, it's down. He's just activated the ship shields, and you guys can pass through him, no problem.
Okay, so as Grodd's running, I'm going to say, get to the ship and activate the shields. We can't let it be destroyed. Not like this. And I'm going to go ahead and flip a destiny point, and I'm going to say that there is some speeder bikes in for repair here in the shop. And I'm going to run and jump on one of these motherfuckers and get it exploded like I do when I drive stuff. And
what is your aim?
Fly up to chase the person who was just shooting stuff at us. Catch him.
So you probably want a car, not a speeder bike, because speeder bikes hover. So you actually want like
a speeder car. Anything that can get me to where I'm trying to go. Yeah, that's what I flipped the destiny point to have there.
Yeah, actually,
appropriate chase vehicle.
You know what? If you want an appropriate chase, I wouldn't say that was a need to flip the destiny. But since you did, I'm gonna say that as you do that, your eyes look over. And you see that Bengar has arrived and just dropped coffee all over the pavement, and he's hit the dirt, and he's holding a shotgun. And he's like, what the fuck was that? And he's got a brand new limousine, brand new armored limousine behind him.
Okay, well, I'm going to say, belay that order, Grodd. We'll do it through the comms. Come with me. And we're going to fuck it. Because speeder bike, I was thinking one man. If we got seats, Grodd's with my ass. So we're going to the fucking limo, man.
Guys, I mean, if we're right next door, couldn't Travis hear us anyways? Or we got to be in the ship for Travis?
You have to be in the ship. You could communicate with him through the comms, but...
Yeah, as we're running... Boop, boop.
Yeah. Yes. And when you hail the ship, you...
Travis, I'm going to calm Kier.
Oh, good call.
I'm going to say, Kier, this is serious. Are you there?
I'm geared up and heading for the door. What's going on?
Get to the cockpit, activate the ship's shield. Someone's shooting upon the vessel.
And that's when you hear Travis
take care of that.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Defensive positions.
While he's doing
You're in charge for now, Kier. We're off after the combatant. Make sure everyone at Raul's is safe after you secure the ship.
Check. Roger that.
And then I'll fucking get off the comm and we're going to go get this asshole.
Yeah, and as you guys are running towards the limo, you hear a loud scream on a platform across the way. It looks like it's one of those open-air bar, really kind of nice bars. But there's a loud scream and people panicking at the bar. And Bengar looks over the hood and goes, check there first.
Roger that, Captain. And nice car.
You nice car. Can't wait to take it in the yard. You called him captain, and he was like, General, but all right. And he just like opens the doors that are towards the building, away from the mayhem, and motions for you guys to get in. You're muted, bud.
I'm gonna dive in that bitch because I don't have a gun to fucking cover no window. I just
Yeah. You go boop, and as you like inside, Grodd, I imagine you go with him.
Oh yeah, he's right behind him. He might
And
actually,
Grodd's
if
still
he
armed with
dives
that
in-
blaster rifle. So
Yeah, it's on the harness, so it's like on his side. He's got his pistol.
Bengar kind of sits in between you guys for a moment and goes, shield your ears. And takes the shotgun and the little scattergun and blows out one of the windows so that you guys can shoot out of it. I don't know if it rolls down, but I don't got time to learn how. And then he swings over to the front, pauses, turns around, and motions to Sirius, do you want my scattergun? Like,
He's holding it up in the rearview mirror.
no, he
say,
didn't get in yet. He's about to.
yeah, I'll take it. But just for everyone's knowledge, I keep that motherfucker. I find the safety and I turn it on, and I am not going to turn that off at any point during this whole journey because I'll fucking shoot myself in the face or Grodd or something.
We remember. The last
Is this a
the last blaster moment did not go well for you.
Yeah, I don't shoot myself.
Him and vehicles didn't go well together either. So
Yeah, that's all. That's what I'm like. Maybe not. But I'm gonna poke my. There's like a. Does he have a sunroof?
Oh yeah, there's a button to open it. He didn't think of
I'm
that.
gonna
He just
fucking
blew out
get
a
up there
window.
with that.
Is it like a one-person sunroof or like a two-person?
Oh
sunroof?
no, this is a limousine. There are actually 2 sunroofs, and they're both like 2 or 3 people sunroofs.
Yeah, so I'll look at the window he just blasted out, and I'll say thanks, and I'll put the rifle up through the sunroof.
Yeah, you have no problem. Both of you are sticking out the top. He goes to adjust the rearview mirror, sees what's happening, goes, son of a bitch, and then just shuts his door and takes off towards that platform. And now you see everybody's laying on the ground and somebody's screaming at them.
Who's that somebody? Can we see?
Is he armed? Yeah.
Not quite yet. You can roll perception, though, to try to get a good look.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be 3 just because of the distance. It was a long-range shot. But I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a boost die because you already know that's where the action was.
Glad you gonna help me with that with your pack tactics?
Yeah. Go ahead, get 2
Goddamn
boosts.
right. That's utilizing the skills of my crew.
Oh,
What's up?
damn!
And I still failed the motherfucker. Are you kidding me?
You guys don't see an identity.
Boosts didn't do nothing for you.
Yeah,
So,
goddamn.
Bengar swings the limo around and starts to lower a little further down, closer to the madams, so you guys can run down the sidewalk if you want.
Is he not putting us right where we can like jump to where the people are on the ground?
Not if somebody has a missile launcher, no.
Fair enough.
If he slows down for you to jump out, you guys can get hit by it.
Yeah, I immediately jump. No problem, man. If he looks like he's stopping for us to get out, I'll be like, cover me, Grodd. Let's go.
He's not even... He's actually
Yeah, no, run
lowering
out
so that
behind
you
him.
guys can climb out the
the-
sunroof and hop right on over.
You roboting, brother.
All right, how about now?
There you go.
Okay, so he actually lowered so that you guys could hop out the sunroof and land right on the sidewalk.
That's what I do. I slide over the top, and as I'm saying, you're with me, Grodd. Cover me. I tap the top and I say, "Thanks, Bengar." Or thanks, General.
Yeah,
I'll say, see you later,
he
Colonel.
takes off. he takes off faster now. So you guys are
Burn out with no wings.
yeah, you guys are running down the sidewalk, and that's when you see Paris' back, and she's pointing the gun at the crowd.
And I have my lightsaber in my hand, but not ignited. One of them, the Shoto, the smaller ones, was not as visible. I have it. I'm hiding it as much as I can, but I have it in my hand ready. And I'm going to like give a motion to Grodd to like and we're gonna try to sneak up on her or sneak up on the scene.
You have no problem sneaking up on her. I mean, she's actually closer to you, and she's screaming at everybody to stay down, stay down.
I'm gonna say once I get Grodd and we're sneaking, I'm gonna say what do you think we should do?
So let's ask her what's going on here.
Then I give you a nod and I'll pop up, keeping my saber hidden. Like
and I got my pistol ready.
I'll fold my hands behind my back and I'll say, Valkyrie, what's going on?
I took him out, but I don't know if there's another one. She points, and you see this Rhodian who's missing half his head, and there's an expended rocket tube laying on the ground.
Okay. I'll call out to the people. Who did this? Was there anyone else around? What did you see?
They're all like, oh, there's a fire. She shot him.
And I'll say, does no one around you have a clear head? What happened?
They all kind of look at the Rhodian when you say clear head.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look around for like any like prostitutes or kids that I helped out.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, does anybody got any answers for us?
I do, mister.
What do you got, kid?
And you turn around and you see like a little Zabrakian kid, and he's got one tooth, and like he's one of those kids that has perpetual snot always under his nose, and he's like, the Rhodian guy came here with 2 others, and they've been gone a while, but he just fired on that ship over there. One of them's a Celestian, and the other one's a human.
Connections. Ding.
I
was about to write it down, but now I'm okay.
Did you hear that, Sirius?
I heard money. That's why I started listening to their conversation.
How much money?
Oh, man. They said that, what's the name? They said that, Moff was paying them lots of money to, kill a leader of the resistance.
Did he say Talkin?
No.
Just a Moff.
Just a Moff. I don't even know what that is. We laughed because it sounded funny. Like earmuffs.
Funny, huh?
The pants are way too tight.
My...
No, not yours. The Moff's.
Oh. Okay. Grodd, there's something else you should know.
What's that, buddy?
This lady saved my life. He points up to Paris.
Saved your life? How? Were those guys
Well,
gonna
after that
grab
guy
you?
shot that rocket launcher, he turned around and saw that I was the one that hit his leg and made him mess up. And then he went to punch me.
So you're a hero, huh, buddy?
That's right. And she kind of grabs you by the shoulder, Grodd, a little bit and says, please don't encourage them to do dangerous things like that ever again.
You may be right. Hey, buddy,
I'm going
you did
through the dead guy's pockets while they're having this conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to this little kid. Who's like, buddy, you did a good thing today. You looked out for your friends, but next time leave it. Just tell an adult. We can take care of it.
Yeah, his data pad was actually open.
Okay.
He was in the middle of messaging somebody. Yes, sir. And he holds his hand out.
And yeah, I'll give him like, I don't know, I got like 900 credit. I'll give him like 500.
The 25. Like 25.
He looks down at it.
No, I'll give him like 500.
He goes, I don't want your money.
What do you want?
I was trying to give you a high five.
I was like, high fives are like this. I'll
Not
put my
down
hand
here,
up.
they're not.
It's like I can just never get used to this place. So
Yeah, and he smacks you from underneath, like, and he puts extra force on it. And then he says, my mom said I shouldn't accept money from you anymore. She says that it's weird and that you could be a sexual predator.
Totally a sexual predator. But not for young boys, just safe.
It's like, your mom's good to be buried around here, but you don't have to worry about me, buddy.
Deviant, yes. Predator, no.
That's what I told her.
Tell your mom to check with us.
Well, she works at the Madame's.
She does.
Yeah, she says she knows you. Anyway, bye. Bye, Mr. Grodd. Turns around and walks away.
You might need to screen your employees there, Grodd.
And I'm gonna tell Valkyrie, you can let these people go. The other two are accounted for.
Roger that. I'm sorry, everyone. Back on your feet. Please enjoy the party. And she kind of looks awkwardly at you guys, like... She walks up to join you, Sirius, and she picks up the tube, and she points to the Rhodian. Done picking his pockets? Do you need anything else?
I found a data pad. Didn't find a credit stick that the kid mentioned, but no, that's fine for now. Are you alright? Good thing you were here.
Yeah, I was coming back from getting my gear. She grabs him and just tosses him over the balcony, and then picks up the missile tube. I'll give this to the Madame, and then I'll meet you on the ship.
I hope I didn't miss the credit chip.
Oh.
I say as
She shrugs. And
Oh,
she starts walking back towards the Madame's, and you realize that the moment she's like, you guys can carry on, everybody just stands up and continues partying. Like, this ain't no thing in downtown Coruscant, you know?
Oh, you're breaking up, brother. Oh, they went back to partying?
Yeah, they went back to partying. They were like, whatever. She said it's cool.
Yeah, the body's gone, whatever. Probably a little bit of brains left, but no big deal.
Nothing we can't handle.
Okay. We'll go, oh fuck, Bangar drove off. Asshole.
No, he didn't.
We'll try to...
He's
Oh,
doing
moved
a
around to a safe
circle.
spot. Okay.
Yeah, he's
good.
doing a circle
Yeah.
above you. You could
I
flag
don't
him
think I
down.
can fly to Raul's. Get him.
That
to
would be
drive us
so
back.
funny. Grodd mission success. Grodd's like,
Phoenix team assemble.
I honestly half expected you to fly out that limo and in midair be like, oh, and take your shirt off.
Rip it off.
Wait
Yeah.
for it, baby. It's coming. I guarantee you.
Sirius is going to be the next Old Spice man.
I'm gonna.
It's going to happen.
Yes.
He's
we're gonna
like,
get him all
I'm on a
gold-plated.
speeder bike.
He's
I'm on a
got, like,
Wampa.
undertones.
Yeah. All right, so Paris comes out as Bengar arrives. For convenience, we'll say the three of you board the ship, or the little limo, and he drives over. And Paris is looking at the window. Didn't the Madame just buy this for you? And Bengar's like, shut up. Don't worry about it.
I'll turn to Paris.
It's just the window.
I want it,
It's not like the
I
whole
want
thing
it
got
noted
bumped.
that we had nothing to do with that this time.
She nods. Not my money, I guess. So, about that data pad, what does it say? Yeah, and you start reading it. He's in the middle of texting. God damn it, I missed and didn't send it. But there's like somebody saying he's at Raul's now. You have your mission, go. And then another post saying, all right, I'll let you know when it's done. And that was sent from the Rhodian.
I'm gonna send a message.
Yes.
Mission accomplished. Where to next?
Oh my god. Okay, you need to give me a moment here. You need to give me a moment.
That's right, baby.
So as the limo is touching down at Raul's, the pad comes back to life and says, meet us on Paradise.
We're on the way.
Good. Give us your IFF codes and we'll expect you there. The IFF codes will be used to grant you access so that the fleet doesn't shoot you down.
Motherfucker, quit. Go on and quit. What the fuck? Oh, man. Trying to get me into some shit, James.
No.
Rat bastard. Well. I think they're going to get a nice new transmission of the Phoenix Rising's IFF code. What do you guys think?
We can give them the.
You can use the Ebon Hawk.
Yeah. that
No,
one.
it's gotta be the ship that you're using, because if it doesn't match, they're gonna blow you away.
Let me ask you this: have we got the the new IFF signature for the Ebon Hawk?
No,
Like the
no,
one-
the Ebon Hawk
the
is
Ebon
being
Hawk.
gutted.
Okay, that's what I thought. We don't have it yet. I had intended to infiltrate with the Ebon Hawk, but this is too good of an opportunity to fucking get clearance. I'm giving them the fucking Phoenix Rising's fucking IFF. I mean, unless I agree with the Ebon Hawk would be good, but if we don't have the fucking number, we can't give it to them. What do you guys
I
think,
would
man?
just say they're here. They have a ship. I would say we just backtrack on them, but that's just Kier being his tactical self. He'd just
I like the idea, but I'm not sure if we. Well,
You
I
could
guess
buy
if
a
we pay the
burner.
Huts, we're not on that much, but
She said
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like
you could buy a burner
Raul's
IFF.
got to have, some extras.
They're usually
good
like
idea, I'm sure.
50,000 credits.
So that would be like a second one we would have with the ship.
Yeah, and then once
That
you
we
use
could
it
use.
and they scan it, clearly you can't use it anymore, so out it goes. I mean, you could, but they would identify real fast that it's false. It would be handy to have in case you run into that situation ever. Like with Black Sun or Pirates or anybody else. It's up to the group, really.
that's a good idea. Let's meet Raul and see if he can provide us with that. We need to get this message sent back as soon as possible. If he has an available code, we will provide it.
Yeah, so you land and you're getting out, and that's when Raul and all of them are coming out from working on the Ebon Hawk, and they are covered in oiled rust and grease. They're like, what the hell happened out here? And the moldy crow's gone.
He flew off.
Oh, yeah. He left.
Okay.
So-
I'm gonna quickly try to send a message to him and say, check the pockets of your prisoners. They might have credits. May the force be with you. And that's for Kyle.
So
And-
the Kier's like outside of the ship, and he's all geared up, and he looks over at Raul and then like, did you enact the protocols? I realized I hadn't been doing anything the last couple of days. I mean, your security protocols should have.
Nah, you know, I forgot, but I'm not worried about it.
Hey, Kier points up to the spot where the missile came through. Is like, yeah, we could have stopped that.
Yeah, you know what
More
else would
importantly,
stop
my
it? The
friends.
sooner you guys get the hell out of here, the sooner I don't gotta worry about that no more. Then he laughs.
We'll be gone in 22 hours. Do you... I have an opportunity, and I'm holding the data pad. Do you have a burner IFF frequency that we could purchase from you? Immediately? Like in the next 2 minutes?
I could always give you back your old one
Oh, for fuck's sake.
for the Dragon's Ire.
That
That's-
will do. Thank you.
Yeah, here you go.
And free?
Well, I mean, I
What's he
can't do
gonna do
anything
with
with it.
Thank you.
I have to destroy these. And it basically, it's a box that you can set like a router. You can go into the communications room and unplug it and just and switch it.
Okay.
Not anything Travis can do for you though, because it's a manual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's manual. Yeah, okay. I got you. Thank you, Raul. Did you receive my message about the meeting with the madam and a few other individuals?
I did, yes.
Are you planning on attending? We were about to head over there immediately. You could go with us.
Gonna go get cleaned up. No, I'd rather go with the
Alright.
madame.
All right, we'll be waiting.
He nods and then turns on his heel. And the Trandoshan looks at the burned rocket and goes, I always miss the fun.
It's like Kier looks over and is like, I tried to get a hold of you.
I know, but we are knee-deep in rusty bullshit. Kier, do you have a moment?
It's like, sure. Like, step over to the corner.
The Jedi black noted everything there is on the history of this ship. Everything's been redacted by the Jedi Order several thousand years ago. Well, we don't have an exact date, but it's more than several hundred.
Well, I trust you.
Meaning that nobody
Ship's
owns the
been around.
ship. This should be easy. Excuse me, I had burritos for lunch. Yeah, so the all clear is given, and everybody boards the ship, including the heavily armed Paris.
It's like,
Hey, and I'm not sure if I made this clear to you, brother, but we're going to go meet the Madam, Raul, the medic, and Qualkey to talk about that.
Where are we meeting?
The Madams, I would presume, or neutral ground, wherever everybody's comfortable meeting.
I thought
Maybe
you guys
on our
were going to
ship.
meet
Maybe
in
they're
the
meeting on our ship.
junkyard, or... Yeah, on your
Where?
ship wouldn't be bad. I thought you guys were going to meet in the junkyard. It's a discreet
with
place for several ships to park without it looking like a parking lot
Right.
where a bunch of like SUVs are facing each other and you're like, that's not suspicious.
SUVs. I'm picturing more like RVs, you know?
The Walking Dead convention is here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I like
so,
that. So we'll try to get over there first and have Kier and Grodd set up what they can for security perimeter, so we can try to keep everybody as safe as possible.
looks like you're receiving a message, Sirius.
On my own data pad or asshole rocket guys?
Actually in the ship. Like when it's your captain's communications.
I'll excuse myself from everyone and go take that privately.
All right. Sarah is standing next to Lucius, and she's like, oh, thank God. I thought that was going to be bad.
Nah, I think we have it under control.
I don't know how you stay so calm. I would have been drinking already.
Yeah, that helps a bit. And he'll pull out the flask, take the last little bit, slam it down.
She goes,
Ah, shit.
oh my God. Is Paris kissing Grodd?
What?
She points behind you. As you look away, she swipes the flask and takes a huge swig of it and then hands it back. Dumbass. And then walks away.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
It dawns on Lucius
love-
after she leaves. He's like, go!
I hate it when that happens.
love
No. Paris and Grodd definitely are walking together, but they don't look like they're kissing. In fact,
Right.
doesn't look like they have much to say
I
to
thought
each
that
other.
Lucius said he drank the last of the flask. I was like, holy crap.
All right,
I
so.
imagined it as go ahead. Let's move
Oh
on.
no, go ahead. I want to hear. I want to hear it.
I imagine that he went to finish it, and then she stopped him mid-drink,
Mhm.
and then she got the last
Yes.
fucking drink, and he's like,
That's what I was thinking. She emptied it and handed it back to him. Maybe she even shook it so that he could hear like the couple drops rolling around in there. All right, so yeah, Lucius Paris walks up to you, says, "I got him in one shot."
Got who?
The fucker that shot a rocket at you guys. And she kind of cocks her hip like, badass.
Nice.
So where's our sleeping quarters? And she hefts her heavy duffel bag. Where am I staying?
Travis.
Yes, sir.
Where is Miss Paris's quarters at?
Wherever you decide to put her. There are several rooms to choose from.
He can make his room a double.
Well, I guess he'll look to Paris and say, well, I guess you have your choice.
Okay, where are the empty rooms at?
Can I just point out which rooms are available?
Excuse me, sir, point?
I think we have the Ebon Hawk picture up. If you could switch it to the...
Oh my god, we do. I'm
Yeah,
looking at it, but the players aren't on the right screen.
Yeah.
Hey guys. All you need to know is you can escort her to the rooms. If you see fit.
Yeah, he'll escort her to the rooms and...
Yeah, and she picks up this huge duffel bag and kind of follows you.
And as he's walking down, you go, okay, let's see. My room and this room. Oh, yeah, there's this room here. And he'll open it up and say, okay, and then there's this room over here. And just kind of fade off with that, just kind of showing her around.
There you go, Sirius. Your commercial is calling you. Get to work. Take that shirt off.
That was awesome.
That was perfect timing.
That was.
I thought it was Sirius at first because he's like clicking on the computer. I was like, Sirius has received another message. So Lucius, you're kind of guiding her around, and she says, I don't know. Let's get comfortable first.
So,
this room's empty?
So,
Yes.
She hits a button, opens the door, tosses her duffel bag in, and goes, you want to get a drink?
Yeah, sure. Somebody took the last swig of my drink.
Who?
Our nice little Twi'lek girl, Sirius's daughter.
And all of a sudden, she gets this look of enraged jealousy on her face for a brief moment. And she's like, oh, that's nice. Wonder what Sirius thinks about you letting her daughter drink. Or his daughter.
Oh, trust me, it wasn't my choice, little sneaky girl she is. Snagged it right out of my hands.
Oh, yeah, I've been there. Well, I don't have any more of that. Do you have a bar that we can visit?
Yeah, I believe Grod's probably got something stashed away in the lounge somewhere. Sure, we can find
you know
something.
what? On second thought, let's just hang out in your room.
Okay. I think I might have something. Maybe some Corellian ale somewhere stashed away.
I think I might have some Pabst Blue Ribbon under my bed if you want to, I don't know, crash for the night. Like, she just kind of,
exactly what it's
she
like.
kind of twists her nose and goes, all right, that sounds good, and just follows you into the room. And then meanwhile, while you're wearing those sunglasses and get ready to light that cigarette.
Like that was straight.
Yeah. I just imagine you with those glasses and you go to light your smoke and it's like, yeah, from CSI Miami. All right.
Exactly.
Kier, what are you doing in the meantime? Anything you want to do, Kier? Before the meeting?
Kier, well, before the meeting, Kier actually goes from maintenance to the the special room where all the good equipment is, and he's in there. He pulls down his special,
Rack?
goes through, starts double checking this. It's like, I got a feeling Sirius is gonna want me to pull security, and he's like,
Grod, do you by chance follow Kier to the armory, or are you planning on going somewhere else?
No, he's not going to follow to the armory. He's just going to go back to checking out this rifle.
Yeah, so you're back in the cargo bay.
Yeah.
All right. So Grod's Sirius, you go into your office unabated.
I'll close the door, sit down at the desk, and activate the message.
Yeah, and if you look, like your rooms, if you look at the bottom of the Roll20, this is probably something that the audience will want to see, I guess.
Oh, let me move my guy there. I got you.
Yeah, you know where it is, right? The suite there, number 4 on the floor.
Yep.
So
The top, I think.
just so everybody can see, right there. Yeah, it's the highest point of the ship. Yeah, it's the highest point of the ship. I had to check. Yeah, so where'd you put your guy? Oh, I don't have it.
I'm very zoomed in.
He's in space.
I'm very zoomed in. It's taking me a while. I have to go
Oh,
bit
there
by
you go.
bit over here, brother. Let me work
No
it.
problem. You're in
I'll put
the
my
right
thing
place
down,
now.
flip it and reverse it.
There you go. Yeah, you're getting a message on your data pad. It's actually a phone call of a sort, like a video call.
Like live.
Yeah, like
communication.
somebody's calling you.
Shit, well, I'll hurry up and get it on then as I get my purple fancy shit set up, you know.
Hello? Is this thing
Serious
working?
Gold. How may I help you?
Hello? I don't know.
Yes, who's calling here?
And you look in, you see the face of the Mon Calamari, and he's looking at his device like, am I doing that?
Doctor,
Hello?
is that you?
Oh, yes, can you hear me?
Yes, doctor.
I know you called a meeting, and it must be of great importance, but I have an emergency I must tend to. Apparently there is a very, very rare infectious plague affecting the planet of Felucia, and I'm to go there with these gentlemen and assess the damage.
Did you not intend for us to do this for you, doctor? We were on our way to discuss this with you.
No,
after the meeting.
not Florida. Or, no, Florida? What the fuck?
Felucia.
Where did that come? No, Felucia. Florida's fucked. I mean, 5 hurricanes. No. He's like, no, you're not going to Felucia. My nurse has all the information on where you're going to find the medical supplies to take to the other planet. This is a different case. Something that somebody of my experience might, know.
Well, we'll be sad to not have you at the meeting, but I'm glad you're doing what's right.
Oh, yes, you know, I'm very worried about the well-being of people when they undergo such strange circumstances. Apparently, a ship captain has doubled over in pain and has disfigured himself, and they believe it to be related to a spore virus on the planet, so I'm gonna go treat him.
Well, take all due precautions, sir. We would not want to lose you. The people of Coruscant rely on your expertise as well.
Oh, they know exactly who I am. I'm in good hands.
I act like I understand what he's trying to tell me, but I really have no fucking idea.
Would you like to roll maybe a skullduggery to try to catch the signs, or
Yeah, sure, man.
a
Yeah,
negotiation or something?
Because I don't think I know enough about his history with the Destiny Horizon. Like, Sirius doesn't know about that. So, I mean, if I could catch a clue, yeah, man, I'll take that. What's up? What's the difficulty on that bad boy?
He's trying to be really obvious without being too obvious, so I'll say 2 purple with 1 setback.
2 purple, 1 setback, and the skill I'm rolling, you said was skullduggery?
Skullduggery, negotiations, anything that you think you would use to catch when people are giving you like a
Negotiation.
poker face.
Oh, quit playing. Oh, maybe you could take them boosts off, man. Them boosts were a mistake. I didn't clear my pool.
That's okay.
The rest of that
It's
shit
still
is
amazing.
legit, though.
Yeah. He needs help.
Okay.
He's basically
I'll say-
spelled out for you, I am in trouble. I'm going now to a dangerous
Okay.
planet.
All right, I understand now. Okay. Yeah, see, Archie's dumb, man. Thank you for giving me that roll, because I wasn't going to pick that shit up. Sirius will say,
I know, if I
understand,
bulged my
Doctor.
eyes out anymore, I would have had an eyeball like in Mon Calamari. Like, I was like,
Say, I understand, Doctor, and I'll give him the same sort of exaggerated,
So both of you are looking at each
expression.
other like this?
Yeah. Wink, wink, you know? Yeah. I understand, Doctor. We will see you, when you get back. I'm sure.
They said I'll be gone for a few months, but I will be coming back.
Yes, well, I'm sure the Madame will be, also quite sad. I know she was sending some Valkyries away right now. Maybe she could meet you. Do you know where you're departing from?
Where are we going? Oh, well, we're gonna take a public transport up to the space dock. The one in orbit, apparently. Space dock.
All right. Well, good safe journey to you, Doctor.
And to you. Oh, and by the way, that box that you, somebody on your ship messaged, Slick? Brick? Yeah, Brick. I have already made it, and the nurse will gladly sell it to you.
Oh, thank you so much for your goodwill there, Doctor. We will put them to good use.
I'm all about helping people, you know. Now off to Felucia. Ha ha. And he kind of like ends the call.
And I immediately, boop, turn it off, boop, call Grodd, and I say, we have a problem, Grodd.
What now?
By the way, there is one other person just out of character that you would know that you should probably incorporate in on the We Have a Problem talk, and that's Lucius. He's been there. He knows the guy. You know what I mean? Like, you might want to include him on this. Oh shit, what do we do?
I'm actually, after I call, get Grodd in the call, I'm gonna like simultaneously bring in Kier and Lucius, or just, you know, give them permission to join up if they.
Now,
if
is
they
this
want
like
to at their station.
Can we just all say and get out of the way right now that you guys have a particular tone on your communications, that if an incoming call is coming and it's something serious, that you guys immediately know it's group time? So
Of course, dude, it's
Yeah.
doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
No, it's the Old Spice, Jacob.
I was thinking like it was like the Power Rangers thing, but that works. That's way better. The Old Spice.
I was doing
tone.
Masters of the Universe, that terrible '90s He-Man, man. You
I know.
the fucking key thing they play.
I was
fucking
thinking.
love
Oh,
I do
hang
like
on.
Power Rangers, but
Hello. Ay. Oh, I fucking hate this guy. Yeah, Alpha
you gotta
5.
keep it in
No.
fantasy, man. Trying to
Yeah.
Power Rangers me up.
Power Rangers
Hard-
too real shit.
We have over the top villains, but not that over the top.
That is true.
For sure.
That is true.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I say, we may need to. Well, we need to get to the doctor immediately. Lucius, are you in the cockpit?
I'm near the cockpit. I'm in my quarters.
Okay, time out. This group has a problem. Everybody referred to the cockpit on the Ebon Hawk as a bridge, and now they're referring to the bridge on this ship as a cockpit. Cockpits are small, bridges are big. Continue. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Are you near the bridge? You said a clarification. I want my terminology to be correct.
I'm just...
I'm in my quarters near the bridge. What you need?
If you could get the ship underway
Okay, hang on,
immediately
time
as
out.
soon as possible to.
Continue this conversation, but I want to set the scene. Lucius currently has his shirt unbuttoned, and Paris is kissing his chest as he's trying to talk to you. I'm currently in my quarters right now.
Say, there's we need to rescue the doctor. He seems to be in some sort of trouble. I need you to get to the ship underway to his residence immediately. And be prepared to divert.
Well, if we need to get it underway, just ask Travis.
Travis can't fly the vessel, can he?
He can, but he can't do anything else. I mean, I wouldn't trust a robot to fly a ship through the busy streets of Coruscant in a hurry. He might
what,
damn jam the
I'll-
fuck out of the place.
Yeah, we're gonna end up with noodles on the windshield again. I'm gonna tell just in
No
case
worries.
it's not stopping the call, but just typing it in. I'm gonna tell Travis to start pre-flight and get the engines powered up, so like, damn, Lucius can just jump in the shit seat. And...
Just so you know, Sirius, and I think you've gotten used to this working with Travis, he's always listening. But he never interrupts, and he never records, and he never says anything But if you were to say, "Can you do that, Travis?" He's already heard your conversation.
Okay, so I'll
So
say,
he could just
yes, Travis, get the engines ready.
engines are
They were
prepping.
ready from before.
I shut them down because of the explosion. I figured it wasn't a very good idea to have a thermal engine at impulse while there's fire circling around it. Good point.
Good, Sir Travis.
Good point. That look you gave me, Kier, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Men in Tights, but it reminds me of that scene in Men in Tights where Prince John is asking the witch. He's like, so, latrine, that's an interesting name. She's like, yeah, my family changed it. And he's like, they changed it to latrine? Yeah, it used to be shithouse. And he like spits his food out and gives her a look and goes, it's a good change. It's a good change. I love that movie. All right, so yeah, he's getting ready to go. It's all running. I want to ask Lucius, what do you do at this point where you're at half mast? Do you continue or do you get off? Do you go do your thing like the actual?
Oh, he gets off.
Takes her to the.
No,
Just carries her out
that is- he's gonna click off the comm and just kind of all right, I gotta get to work. We got an emergency. We gotta stop this.
She stops and looks up curiously and gives you the Natalie Dormer smirk. What emergency? What could be more important than this?
Apparently we gotta get this ship going for some reason. Oh, the doctor, yeah, he's in trouble, so we gotta go.
Oh,
help
what
him.
the? She gets up, opens the door, buttoning up her blouse and starts booking it towards the bridge. You forget she's friends with him.
Oh yeah, and then he's like, yeah, that went better than I expected. As he's running out, kind of pulling up his pants, getting things buttoned up as he's running to the cockpit.
Yeah.
He's strolling. He's strolling.
No, he's hunched over. He can't stand up straight.
So you're coming out of the door and you're buttoning up your shirt and you look to your left and Sarah's looking at the two of you all weird and goes, and just walks to her room.
Jesus, that girl knows you.
Well, I mean, if you look at the sleeping quarters on this ship, there's not exactly... I mean, it's like being in a hotel. They're all the rooms are across from each other.
And he's in his cabin's right next to the bridge, so... I mean,
You
come
sure
out
it's not
boom,
next to the
right
toilets with how much you drink?
there. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's just right across the
That's right, I
hallway.
forgot. No, you're right. He is the special piloting room. Yeah, let's show our YouTube audience what we're talking about. The second deck is where the bridge is, and Lucius actually has the little helmsman quarters there. So I take that back. She did not see you, but it would be really funny if she did.
Well, you know what? You can flip a destiny point to make that happen.
No, it's not worth it. I want you guys to suffer. I mean, don't worry about it. All right, so yeah, you guys all make it to the bridge, no problem. Serious, I'm going to say that when you're jogging over there because you're like in the captain's quarters, you are the one who runs into Sarah and she's like, "What's going on?"
I've got an emergency. Could you do me a favor?
Yeah, Dad. What?
Contact the madam. Let her know to wait to pick up Raul half an hour or so.
Roger. She turns and leaves.
Thank you, daughter.
I have a name, Dad. She says that kind of as she like waves and goes into her room to get to her communications.
And I bust up in the fucking bridge.
Yeah, you guys are all in the bridge together. Grod's probably last one in because he was down at the bottom practicing with his rifle.
Oh, Kier hasn't left the armory. He's still there.
Kier's like, I've got no purpose on the bridge. Actually, that makes sense. You, would you say that you're staying at the bottom because it's closest to engineering, or?
No, he was in the armory with his sniper rifle. He was getting ready to go through all his pre-checks because he was gonna set up security for the meet. So
that's right. So you and Grodd are pretty much in the same place. So I mean, I'm like, I just pressed the. I'm like, look, give me the details. What are we looking at? There you are. Never mind. You are on the same level.
I'll leave an open channel to Kier, but I'll leave. I'm not going to open shipwide comms or anything, and I'll say we need to locate the doctor. He's being taken against his will off planet. If we can't get to his shop quickly enough, we need to divert to the orbital station in order to head him off. And then I'll punch in. Or is Valkyrie there in the cockpit?
Paris, yeah. Her and
Okay,
Lucius were very close.
Okay, so I'll say, Paris, do you know of any way that we could track his whereabouts or vehicles that?
Yes.
Do you have any people there that can let us know what he may be in?
Vehicles that are leading up to the space dock have to follow a certain flight perimeter. If they don't want to get caught and they don't want questions asked, which I'm pretty sure they don't if they're kidnapping or hurting or maiming anybody, they're going to be going through the smuggler's shelf.
I see that, man, but you're dealing with Commander Serious now. I ain't playing. All right, I say very well. Then we will head them off. Head to the mouth of the smuggler's shelf. We'll catch them as they come out. I trust you, Lucius. You can make it. The ship has upgraded.
We're gonna identify them.
Trust the Force.
She goes, I have an idea.
That's
Lucius,
my girl.
Ready, get going.
All right.
Where's the shipping plates? She's asking for the magnetic plates on the wings that you guys attach your cargo to. Is there a ladder access for him?
I'll tell her. Yeah.
Yeah, she goes, all right, I'll be right back. Hey, Lucius.
Yeah.
Safe driving. I'm going to be doing something. Serious, you call out the target. Let me know the make and model.
Will do.
Grodd, you want to come along?
I think I better.
Kier?
Kier is actually gonna. Yeah, he's got magnetic tethers to the ship, so he's up there like.
Take the magnetic tethers, or the ascension pistols.
She nods.
We'll go.
Serious. You should probably stay up here on the bridge and do your force thing. I don't know exactly how your powers work. You're different than the Madame.
Madame? We don't have time to discuss it.
Oh, you do know she uses the... Remember how she uses it to calm people?
Oh,
and...
Archie knows, but I'm not gonna let fucking...
No, I think Sirius knows.
Sirius knows. I know for sure, but I'm not letting Valkyrie know that I know that.
Okay, I see what you're doing. See, I'm stupid. I fell for it. I'm like, nuh-uh, Archie.
Got you, man.
So, yeah, she nods and she's like, yeah, not enough time for that. I'm sorry. I thought you knew her better. And she says, guys, we're going to the bottom deck. I have an idea.
And Kier's like, you sure you don't? He's standing halfway out of the armory, holding this like 6-foot long sniper rifle. He's like, you need one of these, or and he pulls out his blaster rifle and he's like, or one of these.
She goes, I need this, and she pulls out a curved crescent moon knife.
You need some lift to get over there?
No, I need you guys to cover fire on me.
So Kier's like, you can see him kind of like, oh man. He walks back in, puts the sniper rifle back up in the armor, the weapon locks, grabs the blaster rifle. He's like, fine.
All right, so as she's gathering her gear, she comes back out, and you guys notice she goes into Lucius's room to get her stuff. She comes back out of Lucius's room, and she goes, Lucius, when I give you the key, when he finds out what ship it is, I need you guys to cut them off and fly in front of them. Join the traffic lane going up to the starport.
I can do that.
We should be able to get there sooner than them. The the smuggler's shelf isn't too far from here.
Okay.
All right.
Serious. Got that?
Yep.
So as she gets into the elevator, she holds it open and waits for Grodd and Kier.
Yeah, I'll hop on. I'll say, just tell me where I gotta be.
What my idea is, if we can get the ramp to open and you guys start firing on the craft, or at least if they try to run fire at it, I might be able to jump on it. Traffic's pretty front end to rear end at this time of day.
Got it.
Do I still have my open comm to Kier so I can hear this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm just checking. I don't want to interrupt if you have more than she's going to say.
Yeah, and if you hear it and it's an open comm, then I imagine Lucius is hearing it too, since he's part of the group. Part of the 4.
Yeah.
So one of the other things you would have noticed about Kier and his outfit, he'd actually attached. He has ascension pistol like mounts that go into his bracers. He's like, you got to have a way to get back off.
I already got some. She points the ascension pistol on her belt.
And he pulls out this harness. He says, "You're going tandem, right? You bringing the doctor back, correct?"
Yeah.
No. I plan to take their vehicle.
All right.
Okay.
He's like, "Dang it! I should have brought that sniper rifle anyway."
Yeah,
He says, "I could take him."
Well, she
Serious
said cover
said
fire.
that.
I don't know why you put the sniper rifle back, honestly.
Yeah, a serious will.
Well, you want to, because I just brought the auto fire weapon as opposed to
Right, and that's a little
I
more
thought her
dangerous to
plan-
cover fire with.
I thought her plan was to snatch them and come on back. If her plan is to take the vehicle, yeah, man, that makes more sense.
All right, I'm like, I leave Grodd there for a minute. I'm like, he bolts back up in there, takes the lift, freaking comes
yeah,
back.
and the
He's
lift
like,
is not fast. It's a cargo lift, so it's like.
Yes.
So
and
Lucius,
Kier's like, there's some days I just wish I had my jetpack. It's like,
Lucius, I need you to narrate to me how you're taking off, how you're heading to the Continental or the Smuggler's Shelf. God damn it, Florida Continental Shelf! What the hell is up with me? This is worse than that time that all my NPCs in Star Wars exclaim Jesus Christ. Lucius, describe to me the takeoff, right? And narrate to me, based on what you remember when you played Dam Jam, narrate to me you hauling ass to the Smuggler's Shelf.
So he gets the ship going, he lifts up. We're still in Raul's, right?
Yep.
So he backs it up Star Wars style, like the Falcon, just backs that thing right up. You got the little beep, beep, beep as it's backing up. He'll whip it around, real quick so it'll come out. And then he'll get on the comms and goes, "Okay, everybody, hold on." And he'll just push it and it'll just take off.
Okay. I'm going to give you a setback die, but here's the reason why. Just so you know, the engines sound amazing. They're just fucking purring. Like, you could tell they're brand new engines. But the acceleration on this ship is not what you would expect because they're brand new engines. So it's more like, buckle up. Oh, okay. All right, it's got some kick to it.
Yeah, and
So,
we gave
um,
you the engine ring stabilizer thing, so you have enhanced handling. For a Gazanti, this thing handles like a fucking dream, man. So it's pretty beast in that
Yeah,
regard too.
that by the way is part of the reason why you guys had that marketplace incident in the smuggler's shelf is because
It's hard
it's
to drive
handling.
this bitch, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
It's a beast.
right.
But we got it down as low as we can, so it's pretty good now.
Yeah. All right. So, what's the difficulty? What piloting planetary or space?
It's going to be piloting planetary. And to get through the smuggler's shelf to beat them, the difficulty, as usual, is going to be 3 purple. Are there any boosts that he gets for the equipment?
The plan was to go around the smuggler's shelf.
Well, the only way to go around is to go the long way. If you guys want to get in front of them, you have to go through the smuggler's shelf.
Well, that's totally not what I wanted to do, but since it's already in motion,
that's cool.
what am I going to say?
No, listen, you can go.
No, man.
Actually, on second thought, let's just go to the doctors and post haste. And if you miss them, maybe you could chase them.
I don't think we're going to make it. I like this plan better. And I'll leave it up to Lucius as the pilot, man. Like, I'm standing right beside you. If you don't think you can fucking make it, tell your fucking captain.
Yeah, I can make it. Okay, so...
Now, hang on. Does he get any boosts? Right. Does he get any boosts as far as the new equipment? I don't know what all the equipment does.
No.
Yeah, does the new equipment
reduce the handling to -1 instead of the -3 that it was at?
Not a problem. I'm actually going to I made the difficulty 3, so I'm going to make it 2.
2. All right.
Yep, that's how much the handling has improved on this thing.
Okay, I've got this. If I don't have this off of 4 green, 1 red, or 1 yellow,
yeah, you lose your pilot.
And Sirius just gave you another boost die because the paycheck came in from Old Spice again.
All right.
I did not mean to do that. Give me that back. I did not mean to do that. Could somebody spend? That is not what I meant to do. Thank you. Holy shit. I think the threat is that you kind of freak everyone out.
Like, it's such a smooth ride. Everybody's like expecting the
you know that feeling you get on elevators where you're like and your stomach's all weird and your butt puckers and you're like, I don't know if I'm falling or if I'm going up. I don't get it. So yeah, it's a smooth ride. You fly through the construction that's going on in the smuggler shelf. And Sirius, maybe, I don't know, you could describe it, but are you white-knuckled at first and then you relax?
Yeah, this is what happens, man. I'm when I see him going for it, you know, at the new high-speed quality ship, my jaw clenches and I grab the back of the co-pilot seat and I'm grabbing it, and then as he sort of starts to just glide through it, baby, like you know, like a warm knife through butter, I kind of just chilly sit down in the co-pilot seat and and I lean back and I was like, okay.
So down in the lower docks, I'm getting I toss one of those vests to Grodd so he can anchor himself into the side of the ship, so when the ramps drop down. And
all right, yep, I put it on.
What's going on here? You hear a male's voice from behind you guys.
Do you recognize it?
Yeah, you turn, it's Cooper. He's on a cane and he looks confused.
Better grab a seat there, sir.
I'll say, Cooper, it's best that you go sit down. We got a little trouble, nothing we can't handle.
Go sit down. Rubbish, I've been sitting down far too long. Let me help.
Honestly, I don't think you can.
Kier looks back and he's like, he walks his way back up to Cooper and he's like, okay. He's like, he pulls off this other harness, and I'm like, I literally like clip him into the wall, and I'm like, whatever you're gonna do, you probably ought to do it from here.
He goes, okay, okay, I think I can do that.
It's like, all right, we're gonna be dropping the ramp here in a few minutes. So there's going to be a rush, rush of wind and stuff. So just brace yourself.
I've done this before, you know. I've had to rescue Dam Jam on countless occasions.
So, yeah, you see Kier walking back up to the front. He pulls his sniper rifle off the wall. Kind of like magnetically locked it to the. Pulls it off. He's taking up a position. He's like actually prone, like right at the mouth where the ramp drops.
And you guys are all waiting. And Sirius and Lucius, you guys are waiting to turn on to traffic, like your turn blinkers on. You don't have a risk of anybody being behind you, but you're waiting for it. And that's when you guys see an Upsilon class dropship. Never seen it before. I'm telling you as the players it's Upsilon, but you as characters have never seen this ship before. Tearing through traffic, heading towards the space station. And that is where we're going to end part 3. Thank you very much for watching this part. Come back for part 4, the exciting conclusion of today's episode. And we will see where this goes. Bye-bye.